Hello everyone, welcome back to another Honkai Impact 3rd video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the best fire type Valkyries that you can invest on, whether it's support or DPS. We're going to take a look at their stigmatas, their weapons, as well as a brief summary of their skills and what they can do. I'm going to be making sure to put some timestamp just so it makes it easier for you guys to go around the video and just make it easier in general. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Honkai Impact 3rd content, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the support Valkyries that are best suited for a fire team, and obviously the best one to get right now is Hersher of Truth. She's a very versatile Valkyrie to have, and she's like really good in terms of, in general, elemental damage. She can cover pretty much all the spectrum in terms of elemental. She is a good ice DPS, good as in like decent. She's also really good at a lightning and fire type support, so I'd really recommend investing in her right now. She is available at the shop, so you can get her. There's 1 day left, so you can get her as fast as you can. Maybe try to pull for her because she's really worth it as a fire and lightning type support. She has time stop as well as time fracture. She has really good gathering, and she has decent damage for support. She also pairs really well with the other DPS that are available, such as the better DPS that are available, which are Hersher of Origin as well as Hersher of Finality, and you can like do insane combos with that. Because I've tried today. I was playing in the Invisive Mirage, and I kept one-shotting the bosses, so it's absolutely insane to have her in the team, and I'd really recommend investing in her right now. The stigmatas that I'm using previously that I showed in the F2P video, if you guys want to watch that, you can go ahead and do so. But the main summary is I'm playing Turgenev top, Turgenev mid, as well as Turgenev bottom, and the weapon that I'm using right now is Falcon Flare Final, which is Silverwing Brona's signature weapon. But you could also use her main weapon as well. It's also really good. Her key of reason I don't think is even that great. You could use a Brony's weapon, but I don't have it on me right now, so I'm going with that as my good stat stick for, I guess, damage. But going on for the second fire support Valkyrie, we have I. Okay, I is actually like pretty insane in terms of an SP. Usually all SP Valkyries I'd recommend investing on because they're actually like really good to have on your team, and try to make sure to have them at least in double S just so they can have their maximum potential. Right now I don't have any stigmatas that are set up for her, but I would go for maybe the Gluttony, May, and Newton as just a standard support stigmata setup, but you could go for other options as well. You could go for maybe Fushi for, not Fushi, sorry. You could go for maybe Talus, maybe her other stigmatas. There are many ways you can use her. For stigmata, you can also use a signature stigmata, which I think are the best, obviously. But yeah, Newton is also really good. Just a normal support stigmata setup is actually not bad. Gluttony top with May mid and Newton bottom. She has a really good ignite, so having her with, for example, Spina Astra or Hersher of Flame Scion with Fushi, you're gonna deal insane amount of damage, especially in weather where ignite is relevant. So make sure she has also really good gather. Her leader skill is absolutely insane. She gives I think 10% elemental damage, I'm not sure, and her ultimate is actually also really good, which also inflicts ignite drama. So she's basically like the best ignite support. So make sure to have her on your team. She's actually really cheap, and she's available in the shop right now. You can get her for Asterite, and right now I'm grinding for her right now. Yeah, she's available in the asteroid shop within the fragment. So it's really worth it to get her right now, and I'd really recommend going grinder for her at least double S, sorry. But yeah, that's for the second fire type support. The third one, which I don't really recommend, I'd recommend for ice type. But if you don't have any other options, I guess it works. There's like it goes pair to pair, I guess. But the other two Valkyries that I recommend are Raven. She's a really good explosive Valkyrie to have on your roster. She's really good as a support. Usually I'd use her for not for her like skills or passive, but for her ultimate. Her ultimate is actually like really good. It basically gives insane amount of fire damage, and she pairs really well with her Sheriff Flame Scion. But other than that, she's not really that crazy, except for her ultimate, and she has like a hard time getting SP, so you'd want to pair her with a Valkyrie that gains SP for other Valkyries. So that's why trying to loop her ultimate is the best way to play her, basically. The other option, which is actually not bad, which is part of Fearless. She has insane amount of SP regen, which I think what makes her really good. You can basically loop her ultimate every time you change to her, and her skills are absolutely insane. She has really good debuffs. She inflicts debuffs. She inflicts freeze. People are right now for some reason are playing her on a fire team, but in general, I wouldn't like. She's really good in general, but I'd recommend going for either I or Hersher of Truth. I think I is the best one out of all the SP Valkyries in terms of fire support, so this is the best option you can have, I guess. But if you can't get I for some reason, I guess you could go for Part of Fearless as an option, or Raven. So that was basically it for the support Valkyries of fire type Valkyries support. I guess we could go over the stigmatas. You could play Jin top and mid with with Newton. You don't play this. You play it with Newton, which I feel like is pretty good for part of Fearless, especially when you can get like the set bonus which applies elemental damage, which is really good. You also play her weapon, which also is insanely pretty good. I don't really know if there are any other options for Chakrams right now, because it's the only Chakram weapon that I have, but I'd say this is the best option for her. So, and for Raven, you could play the normal Stigmata set for support. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the support. We're gonna go over the fire DPS that you could play that are really good as well. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so the best fire type Valkyries that are DPS that I'd suggest investing on right now are Hersher of Finality. She's the best one, basically. She's the best fire DPS right now in the game. She has insane amount of damage, especially when you play her with Hersher of Origin and Truth, because you're gonna unlock extra, like, better QTE and better damage. Her leader skill is absolutely busted. She has time stop, which is it was not present in the game, but because like during her release, she can now stop time, and it's absolutely insane in Memorial and Abyss because it saves you time, especially during boss fights. She's like an overall broken Valkyrie. She's extremely fun to play. Her weapon skills are broken. Her damage output is absolutely busted, and she's like an overall broken character. So highly recommend to invest in Hersher of Finality. Right now, what I'm running for her is Key of Anonymity. I'm gonna pre-arm it soon, but this is what I'm playing right now, as well as Nafua. Okay, as well as this set. I'm gonna be playing Leeuwenhoek top and Leeuwenhoek bottom for my final Stigmata set that I'm playing for her, which is pretty good. You could also play the full Talus set. You could play this one, or you could swap Isaac Newton for Fushi, depending on the the weather, obviously. So yeah, this is the first Valkyries that you can invest on. The second one is a Hersher of Flamesion. She's, I think, the second best one. She has good damage output. Like, she's really, really good overall. She's really, really tanky for a DPS, I'd say. And I don't think that there's any other Valkyries that can top Hersher of Finality. But the other options that you can go for are either Hersher of Flamesion. You could go for Spina Astra as a low priority, and as well as Helical Contraption. She's really, really good as well. So these are the 3 other Valkyries that you can invest on as a DPS. I don't think they're kind of free to play. Spina Astra is, I guess, free to play, but right now, since Hersher of Finality is in gacha, I'd really, really recommend just going for her and spending all your crystals on her, because she's really, really broken, and it's really worth. I don't think she's gonna come back after a while, so highly recommend trying to invest for her. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the fire DPS. The other fire DPS that I mentioned are kind of low priority. I don't really recommend going for them, especially when Hersher of Finality is available for you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The stigmatas that I'm going for are the stigmata, or the weapons, as well as the weapon is her signature weapon, as well as Talus top and mid with Fushi. Same as the other ones that I'm using. It's basically the same thing. And Spina Astra as well. Fushi especially. You play Fushi, and you can play her support build as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Honkai Impact 3rd content. Tomorrow there won't be any videos because I'm gonna be relaxing for the day, as well as Saturday. But Friday, of course, there's gonna be a Road to Red Lotus video coming up. I just got to Agony 2s, which is pretty nice, and I'm really happy. We're getting closer and closer to our goal. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Honkai Impact 3rd content. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.